87% of sales teams now use AI. That sounds like a revolution. It isn't. Only 24% of them have actually changed how the work gets done. The other 76% just made their old process faster, not different. And here's the part almost nobody's saying out loud. The number of marketers who can actually prove AI is working just went down this year. Not up, down. Adoption is climbing. Proof is falling. That gap is the entire video. Here's the data, no buildup. Cold email reply rates have been cut nearly in half since 2023, down to 3.43% platform-wide in 2026. Of those replies, only 14% are even positive. Out of every 157 people you email, about one turns into an actual conversation. Campaigns that reference a real signal, a funding round, a leadership change, a hiring spike, are pulling 15 to 25% reply rates. 4 to 7 times higher. Same tools everyone else has. The tools were never the difference. What you point them at is, truth one, they taught AI to write, not to find. Most businesses adopted AI to write more emails, faster. That's backward, and it's the single biggest reason this isn't working. Reply rates that used to run 15 to 25% a few years ago have fallen to 2 or 3. Not because people got worse at writing, because AI writes grammatically perfect, contextually empty copy, and empty copy is the easiest thing in the world to ignore. Grammar was never the bottleneck. Relevance was. Truth 2. They made the same mistake. Faster AI didn't fix the spray and pray problem, it scaled it. Hyper-targeted lists outperform mass blasts by roughly 2.76 times. Messages built around a real trigger event beat generic ones by 2.3 times. Most businesses use their new AI tools to send the same generic list to more people, faster than ever. That's not an upgrade. That's the same mistake at a higher volume. And it's quietly wrecking the one thing outbound depends on, your ability to land in an inbox at all. Truth 3. They automated the wrong 80%. Here's what the top-performing teams do differently, and it's almost never said out loud. Elite outbound teams now let AI handle roughly 80% of research and sequencing, finding the right person, the right signal, the right moment, so a human only steps in for what actually needs judgment. The message, the follow-up, the live reply. Most businesses did the opposite. They automated the easy 20%, the writing, and kept doing the hard 80%, the finding, by hand. The 24% put all three together, and the 24% stop looking mysterious. They're not using a smarter model, they're not writing better emails. They pointed AI at the expensive, tedious, impossible to scale part, finding the right person at the right moment, and left the part that needs a human exactly where it belongs, with a human. The 76% did it backward. Automated the cheap part, kept the expensive part manual. That's the entire gap, in one sentence. This gap will not stay small. Gartner expects AI agents to sit inside more than $15 trillion of B2B purchasing by 2028. The 76% are not just behind right now. They are about to be behind on the biggest shift in how business gets done this decade. This is exactly why Run Leads exists. Not to write your emails, not to help you blast more people. You describe your ideal customer in plain language, and a team of AI agents goes and does the 80%, researching across the web, so what lands in your hands is a ready-to-use list of the right people. Not a bigger pile of the wrong ones. It puts you in the 24% by default, because the finding, the part that was never supposed to be manual in the first place, is already done before you open your inbox. 87% of businesses are already using AI. The question was never whether you use it, it's whether you're pointing it at the part that actually moves revenue. Every number in this video is sourced in the description. Point your AI at the right 80%. That's the unfair advantage. Runleads.io.